Hello guys, me Austin here. And guys, you know what happened? Michigan got pretty much, I wouldn't say, like, in the end they got blown out, but they got dominated. They only scored one touchdown, one. And they looked good in the first half. They made a long field goal of, I think it was 57, which ties, believe it tied a school record. And there's just not much really to say. It's just Michigan completely choked offensively and defensively, especially offensively. They were nowhere there in the second half. And I don't know, man. I guess they were lost. I really don't know what to say. It's just there's not much to say. As Michigan once again loses a clutch game, in a bad fashion. It's not what hate to say I told you so, but I pretty much did. I said they were gonna get blown out. I didn't expect only 16 points though. I was thinking, okay, maybe we'll get 24, in the 20s at least, but not even that. Not even that. That's why Michigan always give me irrelevant, and until they can beat these big games and beat Ohio State, they're always going to be an 8 and 9 win team. Maybe even 10, but that 10's still going to feel like a 9. It's they're just gonna be, they're just good. They're not gonna be bad, but they're not gonna be great. They're just gonna be that third tier team, and even and I feel like Penn State, Wisconsin are kind of similar. But I feel like Wisconsin, I don't know. Wisconsin, they also blew against Oregon, which I'm glad I got. Go Ducks! Ducks got a big win at the Rose Bowl. I believe it's their fourth Rose Bowl win, and they came clutch and they got the win. They really should have lost that game. Really, I really feel Wisconsin should have won. Jonathan Taylor. I don't know why I said Chris Taylor. Jonathan Taylor breaks over 2,000 yards. Congratulations to him, and he's a beast, man. Just one of the greatest running backs we have seen in college. It's just insane what he can do. Sadly, they had and a loss, but yeah, congratulations to Oregon Ducks, man. Great victory in the Rose Bowl, but congratulations to Minnesota. They got a win too. Their first 11-win season since I think it was 1904. They said 1906, something like that, but huge for them. They beat Auburn, huge. But back to Michigan, yeah, it's just there's not much to really say about Michigan. This is pretty much how last season ended. It's pretty much the same thing, except last year was worse. Last year was a lot worse than this year. It really was. Ohio State wasn't as good. They were still really good, but they weren't as good. And Florida wasn't as good, as Alabama. So. But when you score 0 in the second half, what else do you expect? You expect this to happen. Alabama, they outplayed Michigan, all over. And they deserve the win. I give all credit to Alabama, Nick Saban. Always a great team, man. Always. So, yeah. Pretty much it, Michigan scored 16 in the first half, 0 in the second half, and that's what you get. A blowout, 35-16. That's how Shea Patterson ends his career in Michigan, and we'll see what happens next. See who we can recruit, what quarterback we can, maybe Dylan McCaffrey, see what he can do, or somebody else. I don't know. I don't know how next season's gonna be. I know it's not going to be something more than this, Just look at Michigan right now of how it is, and that's how they're going to be with Jim Harbaugh every year until they can finally beat the beast, which is Ohio State. It's just the way it is. The only way you can get to the Big Ten championship game, so, unless we somehow are undefeated and the only game we lose to is against Ohio State, and Ohio State loses 2 games, loses 2 games before that, and one of those games for a Big Ten game. So it's the only way, really. It's the only way. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, please drop a like. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. By the way, Tennessee's playing later today against Indiana. Like it really matters, but Yeah, go Volts on that. But also Justin Hilbert, he ends his career for the Oregon Ducks, so or Oregon Ducks. So we'll see what happens to him in the NFL draft. Yes, just I'm tired of Michigan disappointing me. I'm tired of them making me feel, just upset, and I'm just gonna move past it. It's just all you can do is move past it and act like it didn't even, just act like it never happened. Just move on. Just all you can do. That's how all Detroit teams, man. Why I don't talk about the Pistons anymore because they're overrated. They should just rebuild. The Red Wings are rebuilding, so they got a long ways to go. But it's good. Steve Eisman, he knows what he's doing. The Lions, man, they're just pathetic. A lot of injuries and bad luck and bad ownership, So we'll see what happens next year. Hope they can draft better. Tigers, they just suck, and they're going to continue to suck for decades. It's just the way it's going to be. It's just the way it's going to be. They're going to suck for decades. It's going to be a long time. They're rebuilding, but they're just, unless they get lucky or some kind of miracle happens where they get a great coach like Jim Leland or something, or a great, president, ownership, they're going to be like that for a long time. So Tiger fans, just get ready to expect that. And that's pretty much going to be all my talk for Detroit teams, probably, this season. I'll talk about the Pistons near the end of the season, seeing with the Red Wings, the rest of them. I'll talk about the Tigers, the beginning of their season. But yeah, it's gonna, or I might not even talk about the Tigers, because there's really no point, really, if you think about it. Maybe not, I don't know, I'll think about it. But anyway, guys, yeah, see you guys next time. Peace. Go Blue, go Ducks, go Volts. And I hope Detroit teams can somehow turn it around. Man, it sucks to be a Detroit sports fan right now.